for Jonah. After Game 3, Brad Marchand presented you with the game puck. You seemed a little bit surprised on the video. Just were you expecting that, and how much does it mean for you to, get that kind of support from your team after that game?
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that, but no, it was cool to get that from him, and it was just such a big team effort. Obviously, anyone could have gotten that puck, but it was fun, and we kind of put that behind us now, and on to the next game.
Right side, third row.
Sam, this is for you. We've seen Gustav Forsling with his slides, stopping plays, the stick work that he has to stop plays in the defensive zone, whether it's on the rush. What does that do? What kind of security blanket is that for a forward to know that when you're out there with a guy like that, he can do those types of things as well and not just use the body to be physical to stop plays?
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the league at shutting down plays, and I mean he doesn't have an easy job at all shutting down. They're top guys. They got obviously some guys that have a lot of skill on that team, so it's a tough job for him. But he's so good at it. His defensive plays are just I think he's the best defensive defenseman in the league, and his plays are just they're really incredible.
Right side, front row.
Sam, 2 years ago, it's no secret you guys were pretty banged up in the final against Vegas, and everyone's dealing with stuff. But how good does it feel this year, similar to last year, to sort of have guys getting a little healthier, whether it's Sam Reinhart or Matthew Tkachuk, just being able to sort of get closer to full strength this late in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's definitely it's a huge help being healthy and having guys healthy. But I think with our depth this year, even when guys are injured or guys are out of the lineup, there's just so much depth on our team that guys can fill in seamlessly, and it doesn't change our lineup that much. So that's definitely a huge factor for us.
Left side, front row.
For Jonah, there was a clip that went viral after last game of a young fan getting interviewed, a Panthers fan, saying their favorite part of the game was all the fights and how they punched each other a lot. Just how happy does that make you, and what does that mean as you try to kind of, as you guys look to create new fans, to see a young fan kind of leave the game feeling that way, all hyped up after all those fights?
Oh man, I don't know how to answer that one, I guess, but I mean that's funny. I'm glad she enjoyed it. I guess I don't know. I'm not really trying to teach kids to do that, but I hope. I don't know. I hope they enjoyed the rest of the game too. I mean, for us, the biggest part was just getting the win. So I think, the fans probably enjoyed that as well.
Right side, second row.
Jonah, the guy sitting beside you is on a pretty incredible run here. What's standing out the most about Sam's play in this playoffs? What are you appreciating the most?
I mean, he does it all. Obviously, it's, fun to watch. And, he's throwing huge hits. He's playing hard defensively. He's working pucks in the corners, getting to the net, obviously scoring a ton of goals, and he's leading us right now. He's one of the leaders on the team, and he's someone that we can all get behind. Thanks, buddy.
Left side, front row.
Yeah, Jonah, to sort of build off James' question, when the line roll did break out in the third period and you're going through everything, just can you take us through, A, the fight with Nurse and just how that went, and then B, just the reaction from the crowd when you're going off, you're hearing them, you raise your arms, pump them up. Just what's that like for you when you're getting the crowd into it and you're able to see how much they're appreciating how you guys handled how it went?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in situations like that, it happens. It's a physical sport, and we stuck together as a team, and we all got each other's backs, and I got tied up with Nurse, and we were stuck together for a couple minutes there. It felt pretty long, and at the end of it was just we love playing at home. I love playing at home. It's fun to feed off the crowd because they're so loud and so supportive of us, and it's just kind of one of those things. Skating to the box, looking up, and just appreciating where I'm at and kind of just soaking it all in. But it was fun, and like I said, I'm just grateful to have gotten the win, and now we just move on.
Right side, fourth row.
Sam, most guys will say that they take it one game at a time, but the maths are pretty simple for this one. It's either 2-2 or you guys lead 3-1. Is it possible to take it as any other game, or do you do something different, or because this one is massive, right?
Yeah, we certainly won't change anything for this game. I think our approach has been it's pretty similar the entire playoffs. Whether it's game 1 or game 7, we play the same style. We play this just as hard. We're not sitting back, so we really are not going to be changing anything in this next game or any other games to come.
Take a few more. Right side, front row.
Hi, Sam. Playoffs are a grind. You've been through a couple of runs now already. You have to be careful off the ice. Any advice for us reporters that are also on the grind in this series, traveling, trying to get our rest? Like, what should we be doing to be at our peak?
That's a good question. I mean, definitely get some sunscreen when you're in Florida. Stay out of the sun. Lots of protein, lots of carbs, and get as much sleep as possible. That's the advice I got.
Excellent, thank you.
Left side, second row.
Carbs might be the alcohol, but
Stay away from that.
yeah. Sam, Frederick obviously went after you, and you just absorbed it, skated away, and it does feel like the one big maturity of this team the last couple of years is playing between the whistles and not getting into the extracurriculars, which seems to also drive other teams crazy. When did that, is that essentially a game plan for you guys to skate away from this stuff? And when did that change for this organization? Because Carter was just saying a couple of years ago that even in the Vegas series that you were an undisciplined team.
Yeah, I think you learn a lot just from experience, just from us being here the last couple of years. We know what it takes, and yeah, sometimes you gotta take a punch, and that's just part of the game. We have a really focused group this year that our eyes are on one thing and one thing only, and guys are going to stick up for each other, guys are going to stand up for each other, but we have one goal in mind, and all the other stuff is just distracting and just try and get you off your game. But yeah, we have one goal in mind, and that's all that we're really worried about.
Right side, fifth row.
For both of you, they left the ice, obviously a very frustrated team, and yesterday they were complaining about calls, complaining about the way you guys play. What are you expecting tomorrow night from them as far as their style?
Okay. I mean, they're going to come out hard, obviously. They're going to bounce back. They're a very, very good team, and they're going to want to answer for the game that just happened. So yeah, we're expecting their best, and at the end of the day, I mean, Benny said it. We just focus on us and our game, and that's all we got time for, and that's got to be our main focus.
Right side, fourth row.
Yeah, Sam, you've been a part of a Stanley Cup final run for the third year in a row here now. You're ahead of Game 4, and it seems like you guys continue to keep things fresh and light at practice. Is that just the normal Panther way now?
Yeah, I think that's kind of just evolved over the years. I think we've got looser and looser in the locker room and just around the rink, and we're a really close team. I mean, I know everyone says that, but we are, and I think we've just found that it works for us, staying loose, cracking jokes, just trying to be as relaxed as possible. And we have a lot of great leaders on this team that really make that easy. And yeah, that's kind of just the approach that our team's kind of just really evolved into.
Two more in that same row on the other end.
For Sam, you're a little bit talking about the culture of the Panthers there. How does Paul's style and what he brings as a coach, how does that play into what you guys have cultivated here? And have you seen a change in him from winning the Cup last year?
Yeah, he brings, a ton to this team. I think he really has control of this team. I mean, every single guy respects him so much, and when he speaks, everyone's listening. And I think the team's really just bought into the culture that he's implemented into this team, and we're all willing to do whatever it takes and play that hard style that he keeps preaching to us night in and night out, and we've all just bought into that over the years, I think. Yeah, I don't think he's changed since winning. He's the same. He can be hard on us. He can be, he's hard on us when he needs to be, and then he's relaxed with us when, he knows that we need to. So I think he really does have a good feel for what our team needs, and yeah, we all have the most respect for him.
Last one, left side, front row.
Yeah, Father's Day is coming up for both of you. What any particular part of your game or personality that you get from your dads, or do you talk to them during the playoffs, or is it, you're in your own world at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I talk to my dad a lot, obviously, and he's very supportive, and I'm looking forward to Father's Day. I got my own 2 kids now, so I didn't see them last year on Father's Day, missed that, but this year I'm looking forward to seeing them. I think we should be getting home after Game 5 or something, like around that time, so get to see them and just enjoy that time with them.
Sam, you want to weigh in on that?
Yeah, I mean, my dad's here. He'll be here for the rest of the playoffs, and he's obviously meant a ton for me my entire career. So we don't talk as much hockey anymore. He kind of lets me do my own thing, but he's always going to be my biggest supporter, and yeah, it's certainly nice having him here for these important moments in my life.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, guys.